Hey y'all, happy Monday. So not only happy Monday, but happy new month. We're in the month of May. And I know that last year we did Mother's May, and we're going to do that this year as well, just a little bit different. But we are going to talk about mothers, and we're going to look at some examples that we have from the Word. I want to mention before I get too far into today that tomorrow night, Tuesday, is Women in the Word. And I am so excited about tomorrow night. If you are thinking about coming, you're not really sure if you want to come, you haven't been before, there's room for you, I promise. So come on, it's tomorrow night, 7:30 at Broad Street Deli in Dunn. I'll get it all out in just a minute. Still trip lagged from the ARC last week, which I missed you all, and it's nice to have a break and come back in. You can probably hear my kids in their rain sticks as they're coming in from outside right now. But we did go to the ARC Encounter, Kentucky, which was absolutely amazing. If you have not been, put it on your list of things to do. But tomorrow night, Women in the Word, 7:30, Broad Street Deli in Dunn. It's going to be a good time. To start the month of May out, I want to look at some accounts, some things that we have about Jesus and Mary. You know, we talk about Mary at Christmas time. We think about Mary at Christmas time and just what a wild ride that had to have been. But we don't, and we talk about Jesus so much and his ministry and the miracles and his teachings, but very rarely, if ever, have I heard anyone talk about interaction between Jesus and Mary. Probably because there's not a lot that we have of that. But we do have several, and some things that have been, I have just heard over and over and over the past couple of weeks, I want to dig into a little bit with you. So that's where we're going to start for Mother's May, is looking at Jesus and Mary and their relationships. Of course, the best place to start is in the beginning, right? Luke chapter 1 is where the angel comes to Mary. And I remember, let's see, I had Caleb November of 2020. And so at Christmas, he was just 6 weeks old, almost 7 weeks old. And so I don't know about you, but after having children, the Christmas account, the account of Jesus' birth, really takes on a different weight. And so particularly that year of 2020, having a baby and thinking about all of the things that went through in the story and all that it takes to have the baby and what we have now versus what we have then, and thinking about what in the world Mary must have felt like, or things that she must have thought. And you know, the process of having children hasn't really changed. We still have them the same way, right? Of course, thankfully now we have medical advancements to help with things, but the process is still the same. And in Luke 1, we read Gabriel comes to Mary, and his greeting to her, he says, "Hail, O favored one." And I love, of course, the Amplified Translation is what I'm reading. It says, "Endued with grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you before all other women." I want to speak to this first part here. He says, "Hail, O favored one." And this is actually from Thayer's Greek English lexicon, endued with grace. And we know, having talked about grace previously, that grace is an empowerment. And so I love that it says endued with grace. I know for each of our journeys, in not only in motherhood, but in life, that we are empowered by grace to do what we have to do when we have to do it. And so the word that the angel speaks over Mary first is, "O favored one." that there is grace. You are endued with grace, empowered with grace. And I want you to think about too, so we're coming into the New Testament. This is still before Jesus' death, clearly, because she hasn't had him. That there is a strength for her and a grace for her to walk the steps that she is going to have to walk in. And we'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.